Hello, Toads and Toadettes. For those of you who don't know, The Legend of Zelda is one of my favorite franchises in gaming. Almost all of their games have amazing game design, dungeon design, music, and I want to emphasize the music part of the franchise. So today, I will be going on a hard quest because this is not easy. It's not like super easy to do this, but my top 10 favorite Zelda songs. Now, there is probably over 500, I could say, Zelda songs in existence. I don't know how much exactly, but picking 10 only with that much Zelda songs is a pretty hard task, as I could say 100 of them are masterpieces of songs. So dwindling it down to 10 is a pretty hard task. I do have a few honorable mentions I'm going to put before number 1, so it's kind of like a top 12, but those are just songs that I wanted to give honorable mentions to. And without further ado, let's get into my top 10 favorite Zelda songs. Title theme from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is the perfect thing to hear once you boot up The Wind Waker. You know what's going down. Even though this is the only song in the game that actually uses bagpipes, I'm pretty sure, it fits the game so perfectly. And it's a very nostalgic song, especially if you played Wind Waker early in your childhood. If you listen to the song, it is very nostalgic. The song also, like I said, just fits really well with the title theme. Honestly, probably couldn't have gotten a better title theme for this game. Also, like the second half of the song where the violin kicks in, they absolutely nailed that. It fits in perfectly, just flows with the song, and especially what is shown through the title screen, like when Link's just looking out from Outset Island. Everything about this just fits so perfectly, and that is why I have it on number 10. Sword Search from The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, preferably the Switch remake, as all the songs just sound better in that remake. Man, is this song good. Link's Awakening is the first Zelda game that I actually beat, surprisingly, and it's honestly that game that really nailed me into the franchise. I've played games before it, like maybe Triforce Heroes, stuff like that, but when I played the Link's Awakening remake, it really solidified me as a Zelda fan. And hearing the song at the beginning of the game when you're looking for your sword, I have no idea why this is not the actual main theme. I'm not saying the main theme of the game is bad, like the overworld theme, but this one is just plain old better. One of my favorite songs from 2D Zelda. It's one I don't see in a lot of like top Zelda songs videos. I think it's just a really good song. The violin is amazing, I'm not gonna lie. The song itself, just really good reference to the actual main theme of Zelda as well. Overall, just a really good song. Wish they would have played this more, not just while you're looking for your sword. But yeah, Sword Search from The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening is my number 9 pick. Zora's Domain from The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Why did I not pick the Breath of the Wild version? I feel like both day and night versions of the Breath of the Wild song is really good, but I just feel like Twilight Princess takes the cake. Obviously, a lot of people probably disagree with that and will go with the Breath of the Wild version of Zora's Domain, but for me, it's the Twilight Princess version that stuck with me the most. This song just starts off as this magical song that's playing in this magical area full of Zoras, and then boom, that guitar, I'm pretty sure it's a guitar, playing in the background. It just goes perfectly with everything. Every instrument just feels in sync and like could not be in a better synced time. Like, this song honestly just nailed everything. Just everything. It fits the place as well. It's supposed to feel magical, as obviously Zora's Domain is this place filled with water living human looking creatures, Zoras. And I just feel like Zora's Domain is a very relaxing song. Maybe besides Bubblaine from Mario Odyssey, this is probably my first pick as like relaxing song. Just overall, Zora's Domain, everything they've done. I'm so glad this is a song that's been referenced and remade in other Zelda games since Ocarina of Time. And I just pray that this is coming in the next 3D Zelda game. This song is absolutely amazing. Zora's Domain from The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess is my number 8 pick. The Great Sea from The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. The second Wind Waker song on this list. Man, is this song good. It fits just sailing and adventuring and finding and looting whatever pirate outpost you find or going to any island you find. The music just fits that adventurous tone of the game. Honestly, I've been singing it for a lot of these places, but they could not chose better music for The Great Sea here. Just something about it, just twirling the camera in a circle while the song is playing, just seeing Link sailing on the King of Red Lions. It just fits perfectly. The song itself just feels adventurous, even if you weren't playing Wind Waker. This just has that adventurous tone. If they would have gone with something else, I honestly cannot see me enjoying The Great Sea as much. Yes, at nighttime, I'm pretty sure this does not play in the game, which is kind of sad. But yeah, The Great Sea, just an amazing fit for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and that is why it is my number 7 pick. Song of Healing from The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. WoW is, first of all, it's the first piano song on this list. The piano songs hit different in Zelda. Song of Healing is a song that can be interpreted either as hope or it can be interpreted as something that's sad and emotional. I love how it's like a double-edged sword, double-edged meaning of a song. The song itself just has that kind of Majora's Mask vibe to it. The piano is amazing. Obviously, Koji Kondo nailed it like usual. Song of Healing, I feel like it's a very iconic Zelda song as well. That is why Song of Healing from The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask is my number 6 pick. Kokiri Forest from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Kind of a switch of tone here, going from Song of Healing to Kokiri Forest. How could you not like Kokiri Forest? Like, if you want to get in a good mood, just play this song. Fits the area very well. You're just walking around as a young Link, trying to find your sword and all that crap, and you're just vibing to Kokiri Forest. I could not ask for a better song for this area. Obviously, a lot of people, something else might come to mind when they hear this song, but that's besides that. Kokiri Forest is overall just an amazing upbeat song. One of my favorite upbeat songs that Nintendo has ever made, honestly. How could you go wrong with Kokiri Forest, right? Amazing first town area song. And yeah, that's why Kokiri Forest from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is my number 5 pick. Dark World from The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This one's just a classic Zelda song. I don't know what list does not have Dark World. So good, you just use the mirror and boom, you're in the Dark World. And just the switch of the song from the normal overworld to the Dark World, it's amazing. I love the Dark World. It's such an adventurous theme, fits A Link to the Past very well. I feel like it fits that rush to finish the dungeons, to save Zelda. Dark World, I mean, how could you go wrong? Probably one of the most iconic Zelda songs out there, at least for people who have actually played all the games. Dark World, that's why it is my number 4 pick. Outset Island, the third song from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. There's a lot of Wind Waker songs in this list, not gonna lie. Wow, is Outset Island really good? I mean, you just started Wind Waker, you already heard the title theme, you already know that was a banger, but once you load up the game after the cutscene, and you just start on Outset Island, wow, does this song actually hit different though, now listening back after playing Wind Waker a while back. The beginning of it just sets that tone, and like the song throughout is, all the instruments just fit together so perfectly, and it's just a jolly, upbeat song. How could you go wrong? And obviously, it's interrupted by, you know what happens in Outset Island eventually. It's the island that starts the game off. The rising action happens there. But I just feel like when you're actually on Outset Island, checking out with your grandma, just running around as Link that doesn't even know that he's the hero yet, it fits it perfectly. Love the song itself, very upbeat and jolly. I can listen to this song if I'm in a bad mood, and I'll instantly get in a good mood. That is why Outset Island from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is my number 3 pick. Midna's Lament from the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the second Twilight Princess song on this list. This song could not have fit more perfectly. I know I say it for like every single song. This song just fits way too well. This is the moment when Midna, your partner, she's dying and you're in a rush to get to Hyrule Castle. And it's raining, it's gloomy, everything is just not, the odds are not in your favor. And this song, this beautiful song, is just playing in the background. It might not hit as hard if you haven't played Twilight Princess, if you haven't gotten to this part, as it's a pretty emotional song for a pretty emotional moment. Midna's Lament, though, the piano, the two different beats of the piano, they just are so fluid, they go perfect together. The song itself is one of the best piano pieces I've personally heard. How could you go wrong with Midna's Lament? That is why it is my number 2 pick on this list. Before we go to pick number one, we are going to go over my honorable mentions. I said there's a few, there's actually only 2. And the first one is Ganon's Castle from The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, the 4th song from Wind Waker on this list. There's a little bit of a Wind Waker bias here. I don't know. Wind Waker's good music is really good. Ganon's Castle. Why is this on the list? I've watched a lot of lists, Zelda song lists, never seen this on someone's list. That's why it's an honorable mention. I feel like it's not worthy to be on this list, as it's a song I probably wouldn't listen to outside of playing it in the game. Probably not even my top 20, maybe not even top 30, but I wanted to give an honorable mention because of how ominous it is. When you're actually in Ganon's Castle, you know everything you have done up to this point. Every tear Link has gone through, every blood Link has dropped is going into this moment, and this is just Ganon's theme. And after the same piano beat starts playing, this other whatever that is starts playing as well, and it just makes it very ominous, and you just know that you are about to have a mad fight with this madman. And it's summed up perfectly with the puppet Ganon fight. I don't know how you could go wrong with Ganon's Castle. Obviously, it's not a song I'm probably gonna listen to, just on the regular, but when it plays in most 3 Zelda games, at least have Ganon, man, is it good, and man, can I really appreciate myself, Ganon's Castle. Final honorable mention is the main theme from The Legend of Zelda. I'm just going to go ahead and do it from the original, The Legend of Zelda, just the original on the NES. How could you really go wrong? I mean, it's just, there's so much renditions of this song. It's the Super Mario Bros. Main theme of the Zelda series. Might not ever be on a top 10, I could see it maybe, but I feel like it's worthy of an honorable mention. It's really the theme that at least plays every Zelda game. It has to be in every Zelda game. It must be cherished. Here it is, the main theme. I don't think it's a bad song. I just wanted to put it on my honorable mentions. I don't think there's anything crazy about it. I just think it was worth mentioning. Obviously, that's why honorable mentions are worth it. It's not a song I would personally listen to, but it is a song that I do not mind playing. It does get me in that Zelda mood when I hear it in game. And yeah, that is why I decided to put it as an honorable mention. Zelda's Lullaby from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This is my personal favorite rendition of the song, obviously originated from Ocarina of Time. Man, does this song hit. Oh, it hits hard. This song does hit different. One of the most nostalgic songs for me. I just feel like this is the song that comes to mind when I think of Zelda. It plays every time you actually talk to Zelda, which I think is funny. The song is amazing. I don't see how anyone can not like this song. It starts amazing when the actual chorus, not really chorus, but the main beat starts to hit. It's just a beautiful song. I mean, it just fits Zelda. I mean, you cannot go wrong with Zelda's Lullaby. It's my favorite Zelda song. I love every time I hear it. I'm so glad it's a song that comes back in pretty much every Zelda game. Everything about it is just perfect from beginning to end. If you had a different number one, let me know down in the comments. I had to put this song here. Zelda's Lullaby is just an amazing Zelda song. And if you made it here, this is now the outro. If you made it here, then congratulations, you made it through my top 10 Zelda songs list. If you did and you want to share your personal list, or if you disagree or agree with my list, go ahead and comment down in the comments. I would like to see what you guys have to say. Obviously, this is just my opinion. This is not like, a fact that these are the top 10 Zelda songs. This is just heavily opinion based. You can even scream at me if you want in the comments, like, "Oh, you're so stupid. Where is Song of Storms? Where you're no, just you can just do whatever you want." If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and maybe even subscribing. I heard it's free. I heard it makes you happy. I heard it makes me happy. Pretty sure that's a fact. I do have other Zelda content on my channel and other Nintendo related content as well. And on that note, guys, I'll see you in the next one.